Okay, and now this audio is going to be for the Ranger fans, and it is because that 3 days, it's only 3 days before the super clash of the Europe League against Olympique de Lyon, and now we have to turn to a full mode European League, European competition and stuff like that. So I want to highlight these words from a person that you probably know very well, maybe even more than me. It is Michael Beale, or Beale, sorry for the mispronunciation, but he pinpoints in this article that came out yesterday, he pinpoints the most dangerous player in Olympique de Lyon Rangers might face to in the next Thursday. Okay, he said something really interesting because it is not just about a player. He actually said that Olympique de Lyon is arguably the most powerful team we have to play against over the last 15 games. I mean, it is a very powerful team, that is very true. They are full of super young players, and some of them are technically one of the best and most talented players in the soccer spectrum so far. Let me highlight a bunch of them. Houssem Aouar, who, by the way, has been very attached to Real Madrid over the last 2 years, Lucas Paquetá, Bruno Guimaraes, and also, and this is the name he highlighted the most, Thiago Mendes, because he's a player that apparently worked with him in the past in Sao Paulo. He knows him very well. He's a 23-year-old guy who possesses an incredible technical ability, and actually he has been very attached to Tottenham and Arsenal in a £60 million move this summer. So, I mean, everybody knows it is going to be very difficult. It is going to be tough. Arguably the toughest game over the last, I don't know, maybe the last years, the last games in Europe and stuff like that. But let me tell you what, the beginning of the season hasn't been really good for Olympique de Lyon in France. They actually are ranking in the 7th position so far in France, with only 2 victories out of 5, 2 draws and 1 defeat. So in my opinion, although Olympique de Lyon is a very tough, a very difficult team to play against, let me tell you right now, Rangers are in a better, much more better shape than these guys. So we have to try to take advantage from it and try to get a good score. So when we go back to, I mean, when we have to play away in France and all others and the other fixtures that we have against the different teams we have to play against in this first group stage in the Europe League. So there's nothing to be worried about that. There's no concerns in my opinion, because if we keep our, identity as a team, intensity, determination and things like that, we can get a very good score and we can get a very good result. So let's see what happens. But according to Michael Beale, this is one of the toughest players and this is going to be one of the toughest teams to play against.